Okay, so I'm actually going to film a voiceover today. I've never done this in my life, so bear with me. It might be awful, I don't know. So I felt like trying to record a tutorial for one of my press-on nail sets because I make them all the time. I used to make a lot of YouTube videos. I haven't in a while. Thought this could be interesting. This one, I'm going to be putting a piercing in one of my nails. So that's kind of different. Maybe if someone wants to see how I do that, keep watching because it's going to be towards the end of this video. You can skip there if you want, but I have to paint all the nails first, which is what I'm doing right now, and get all of the artwork done before I can put in the piercing. So it only made sense to do that at the end of the video. So I'm doing this set on a long coffin nail from Nail Couture. Their nails are gel nails, so I didn't have to buff the top of this for the gel polish to stick. It just does because the nails are made out of gel. So I'm doing like 2 to 3 coats of gel polish on all the nails. And then now I'm starting to put down the fun gel. I think that's what it's called, also from Nail Couture. It's like a blossoming, no, blooming gel. Is that what it's called? And then you just put your colors on top of it and it makes a beautiful marble effect. It kind of just helps the colors blend together a little bit better, but I do a very thin layer of that stuff because if not, it just gets really thickums. And then the nail gets a little deformed, so if you put a lot on, you can just wipe the edges down so they're not so thick. Okay, then I cured that and now I'm just drawing some little eyeballs on the thumbnail. I'm not going to show all of the art that I did on all of the nails just because at one point I decided it was just a lot of recording, but I'm also drawing another eyeball on this nail. This is the nail that's going to have the piercing in it. So I wanted something on it, so I just put a little eyeball at the top of it. I also drew some drips on the opposite end of it. Another thing I didn't record. I'm also annoyed that I recorded drawing this whole eye, except for I can't find the spot where I drew the eyelashes. I know I recorded it because it was annoying me to draw them, but I didn't get that one that part recorded. So now we're moving on to the alien finger. Love alien fingernails. So I found the best way to do the eyeballs is to just draw these lines for the eyes as straight and even as you can, and then draw the eyes around those lines, and that will keep your little alien face very centered. So I ended up going in and drawing a pot leaf on one of the nails. I think it turned out really cute. I did 2 layers of this green, and then I went around it with a darker green just to make it stand out a little bit more. I didn't film those parts, but you can watch me draw it at least. And then after this nail, I start doing a checkered nail. I love doing checkered nails. They're really easy to do if you just use a really long brush. So the one I'm using is from Nail Couture. It comes in like a little kit for like art brushes. It's the yellow one, super long. You just put like a very minimal amount of paint on it, and then you can draw perfectly straight lines. I've tried to do this with a regular like short brush. It's so ridiculously hard. Don't even bother. And then I just go in and fill in the little squares with a shorter haired brush so it's a little bit easier. Okay, and for this nail, I'm just making these weird little lines. I feel like I see them often on Trippy nails, I guess is what you'd call it. Uh, they're really easy to make and they don't have to be perfect, so loved that. And then for the other thumbnail, I ended up doing some black drips and just putting stars in it like a galaxy little moment. I feel like that's super cute. Sometimes it's kind of hard painting such tiny stars in there, but you know, you get used to it after doing it so many times. Okay, so now I'm going in with a builder gel. My favorite one to use is the Mia Secret one. It's the perfect consistency to just paint on top of the art. It's like perfectly clear and it adds strength so that the nails don't bend or break. So after I paint them all, I tip them upside down like this and like shake them and just wait a little bit before I put them in the lamp so that it makes all the builder gel go to the center of the nail and get off the sides of the nails, because if not, they will look kind of deformed. So I found that to be the best method to prevent that from happening. Now I'm just trying to decide the placement of where I want this tongue ring. You want it to be kind of angled. And then I'm going to be using this drill bit. It's actually a cuticle bit to clean your cuticles off. It's so thin and like sharpy kind of. It goes right through the nail perfectly. And then the tongue ring fits through that hole perfectly. I got that drill bit probably in some kind of kit. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon if you want. And then for the tongue rings, I have so many. I ordered bulk of them off eBay forever ago when I got my tongue pierced. So maybe you can still do that. I don't know. You'd have to check, but that's where I got all of mine. That's why I can waste them so easily on nails for fun. But yeah, I'm putting it in there and oh, I'm cleaning out the mess underneath from all the dust. But once I put it in, I try to decide where I want it, and then I take this builder gel and put it all around and underneath the barbell. Um, Also, I'm getting my tiny little lamp. I think it's from Kiara Sky. Oh my God, is that what that brand is? I don't know. It's just a little mini lamp, and I'm putting that right beside this nail so that as soon as I put the builder gel on, I can stick it right under that little lamp. I will put it under the big lamp after I put it in this tiny lamp for a little while just to make sure that the barbell doesn't move and stays exactly where I want it. And this is what it looks like when it's done. It's at a very nice angle. I feel like if it was sticking straight up, it would be super annoying to wear. So this looks really nice. I did end up changing the ball colors to yellow ones because I wanted them to kind of stick out a little bit more. But yeah, that's what it looks like underneath. This is the full set. The only thing I didn't really show is doing the pinkies, which I just drew a UFO and then I put 420 on the other one. So I feel like it looks really cute. Oh, and then I wanted to show you this set. This is the first one that I did for myself that I did this piercing in. And whenever I posted it, I felt like a lot of people were interested in it. Some people asked me if they could buy it. So, I thought I'd make one. I'm going to put the other one that I made on my website. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description box. I think that's all I have to say. I'm going to be posting some more nail videos here shortly. So if you want to see that, then hit the subscribe button. And thanks for watching. Bye!